MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Isotopes. Greg Maddux will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
At the plate, Trey Turner. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now. Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-2. Curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Kyle Lewis. He swings and grounds it to short. Aparicio fields it cleanly in time to first, and there are 2 away.
That is third.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. You see the average starting play at .318, a dozen home runs and 41 RBIs. The 1-0 home is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Deivi Garcia gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Stepping in. Ken Griffey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Pitch is popped up. Donaldson in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Now another 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Torres brings it in.
And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
So frustrating, Nero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around in their pass. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Santiago is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Andrew Jones. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And another foul ball. Griffey, the runner at second with 1 away. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Jones is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
At the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Into the box, Jim Edmonds looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So coming to the plate, Jay Bruce. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bruce, a native Texan. He was taken in the 30th round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-0 the count to Jay Bruce. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Popped him up. Langoliers is there. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Into the box, Joe Torre. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Jones.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Langoliers.
set to get his day started, Shea Langoliers. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Fouled away. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
At the plate now, Deivi Garcia. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Morgan ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Luis Aparicio as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Shortstop, Luis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Hard hit ball to second. Torres has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. And the pitch. Greg Maddux comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Benito Santiago is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Andrew Jones. Out in front of it, strike one. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
The right fielder at the field, Kyle Lewis.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Lewis, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 12th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down 1-0. In now, Joe Morgan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he fouls this one off.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. A two-run homer for Jay Bruce. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Standing in now, Joe Torre. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well hit to right, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1-2. Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, Joe.
So digging in now, George Brett. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in, Louis Aparicio. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0. Digging in, Jim Edmonds looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. One out, nobody on. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Gleyber Torres is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, and this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and two strikes now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. This one's down to third. Brett is there for it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead 1. Still down 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Greg Maddux. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. To the plate now, Benito Santiago. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. And another throw over and a dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Well, they'll run this one in on him and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
He's running. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that could go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Ready for another chance? Andrew Jones, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Now at the plate, Shea Langoliers. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
No balls and a strike to count. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Count is 1-2 now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the pitcher, Deivi, Garcia.
Charlie Blackmon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pink hitting for the Red Sox. Number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame, and now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Reined in. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Isotopes on top 3-0.
Will
Will Harris enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 12, Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, George Brett is so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Louis Aparicio, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through. A base hit. Torrey is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, Greg Maddux. Weak grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. The Isotopes are out in front 4-0. So striding forward now, Kyle Lewis. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better a chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Griffey is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Striding in once again, Jim Edmonds. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail here 4-0. Carlos Carrasco gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ken Griffey.
No outfielder.
First delivery to him on the way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Carrasco has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Ball 2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-0. Pops this one up. Carrasco will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Benito Santiago. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Edmonds will give it a look, but this falls for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Jones, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the air now, out to right field. Lewis waits on it. 2 down.
The batter, 8.
Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt. And the pitch. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next up for the Red Sox, Torres, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The third baseman, number 24.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce.
First delivery to him on the way. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. The 1-1 home. Pops this one up. Donaldson over to his right, 1 away. Stepping up now, Joe Torre. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman,
Digging in and looking for more, George Brett. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lewis waits on it, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
the catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Down and away, ball 1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Shea Langoliers becomes the first out in the 9th inning. A reminder to stick around at the conclusion of the ball game this afternoon, as we'll get you full highlights of today's contest right here on the show. Jason Giambi will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jason Giambi.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here now is Trey Turner. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Isotopes have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Isotopes led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Greg Maddux earned his 9th win of the year as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.